तो आज हम केमिस्ट्री का चैप्टर 2 एसिड्स बेसिस एंड सॉल्ट के इंपॉर्टेंट नोट्स डिस्कस करेंगे. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट इट. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज all compounds can be classified into three groups: acids, bases and salts. Okay, indicators for testing acids and bases. An indicator is a dye that changes color when it is put into an acid or base. एक इंडिकेटर एक डाई की तरह है जो अपना कलर चेंज करता है जब हम उसे किसी एसिड या बेस में डालते हैं. एक इंडिकेटर हमें यह बताता है कि वो जो सब्सटेंस हमने चेक किया है वो एसिड है या बेस है उसके कलर में चेंज से. जो थ्री मोस्ट कॉमन इंडिकेटर्स हैं टू टेस्ट फॉर एसिड्स, बेसिस एंड सॉल्ट्स आर लिटमस, मिथाइल ऑरेंज एंड फेनोल्फथलीन. ओके, अब हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि लिटमस कौन सा कलर चेंज करता है और मिथाइल ऑरेंज कैसे और फेनोल्फथलीन कैसे. एन एसिड टर्न्स ब्लू लिटमस टू रेड एंड अ बेस टर्न्स रेड लिटमस टू ब्लू. ओके, देन है जो मिथाइल ऑरेंज इंडिकेटर है वो गिव्स रेड कलर इन एसिड सॉल्यूशन एंड इट गिव्स येलो कलर इन बेसिक सॉल्यूशन. ये याद करना पड़ेगा, दिस इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. Phenolphthalein indicator is colorless in acid solution and it gives pink color in basic solution. Litmus is a natural indicator. It is a purple dye. Okay, ये lichen से बनता है. lichen एक flower है. And turmeric is also a natural indicator. The red cabbage extract obtained from red cabbage leaves is also a natural indicator. All factory indicators, वो सब्सटेंसेस जो अपनी स्मेल चेंज करते हैं एसिडिक और बेसिक सॉल्यूशंस में उनको हम ऑल फैक्ट्री इंडिकेटर्स कहते हैं. जैसे कि ऑनियन एंड वैनिला एक्सट्रैक्ट आर ऑल फैक्ट्री इंडिकेटर्स. ओके, देन वी हैव एसिड्स. एसिड्स की डेफिनेशन देखते हैं. एसिड्स आर दोज केमिकल सब्सटेंसेस which have a sour taste. So this is not a definition, this is just a physical property. Acids are those chemical substances which have a sour taste. Okay, the acids present in plants, minerals and animals are called organic acids. Some of the organic acids, acetic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, tartaric, oxalic and formic acid, ये organic acids हैं. okay, जो हम naturally मिलती हैं. और कुछ होती है मिनरल एसिड्स जो हम मिनरल से प्रिपेयर करते हैं, अर्थ के मिनरल से, जैसे कि हाइड्रोक्लोरिक, सल्फ्यूरिक एंड नाइट्रिक एसिड. देन आता है स्ट्रॉन्ग एंड वीक एसिड्स. जो मिनरल एसिड्स होती हैं वो स्ट्रॉन्ग होती है लेकिन जो एक कार्बोनिक एसिड है वो वीक एसिड होती है जबकि वो मिनरल एसिड होती है. जो सारी ऑर्गेनिक एसिड्स हैं वो वीक एसिड होती हैं. ओके, then concentrated and dilute acids. A concentrated acid is one which contains a minimum possible amount of water in it. एक concentrated acid वो होती है जिसमें कम से कम मात्रा में पानी हो. एक dilute acid होती है जिसमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मात्रा में पानी हो. हम acids को dilute कैसे कर सकते हैं, diluting acids में पढ़ेंगे. The dilution of a concentrated acid is always be done by adding concentrated acid to water gradually with stirring and not by adding water to concentrated acid. किसी concentrated acid को dilute करने के लिए हमेशा हमें concentrated acid को water में डालना चाहिए, ना कि water को concentrated acid में डालना चाहिए, वरना जो heat evolve होगी वो बहुत तेज़ होगी और वो splash भी कर सकती है हमारे face पे. That will call burn injuries. Okay, then we have properties of acids. Acids have a sour taste. Acids turn blue litmus to red. Acid solutions conduct electricity. Acids react with metals to form hydrogen gas. Metals react with acids to form salt and hydrogen gas. We have Zn plus H2SO4, zinc sulfate plus hydrogen. Okay, we have to learn these reactions. Then we have acids react with metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates to form carbon dioxide gas. Metal carbonates plus acid gives salt carbon dioxide plus water. Metal hydrogen carbonate plus acid gives salt carbon dioxide and water. We have some examples of these reactions which we have just seen. These are important. Now we have next property. Acids react with base to form salt and water. This is also called a neutralization reaction. The reaction between an acid and a base to form salt and water is called a neutralization reaction. Sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid gives sodium chloride plus H2O. Then we have another property. Acids react with metal oxides to form salt and water. Copper second oxide plus hydrochloric acid gives copper second chloride plus water. Then acids have corrosive nature. It means that the mineral acids cause severe burns in the skin and attack and eat up materials like clothes, wood, metal, structures and stonework. So they are said to be corrosive. Okay. So what do all acids have in common? सारी acids में common क्या होता है? An acid is a substance. एक acid वो substance है जो जब वो पानी में dissolve होती है तो हाइड्रोजन आयंस रिलीज करती है, H+ ions. Okay? A common thing in all the acids is that they produce hydrogen ions when dissolved in water. Okay? ये कॉमन थिंग होती है सारी एसिड्स में. जब भी वो वाटर में डिसॉल्व की जाती हैं या फिर वाटर में होती हैं तो वो H+ आयंस रिलीज करती हैं. देन वी हैव an experiment to show that all the compounds containing hydrogen are not acids. जिनमें भी हाइड्रोजन होता है वो एसिड्स नहीं होती. We will take two solutions. One solution is hydrochloric acid and second is glucose solution. We will conduct electricity in both solutions and we will see that the hydrochloric acid solution conducts electricity whereas the glucose solution doesn't conduct electricity. It means that the H+ ions are released in hydrochloric acid solution but H+ ions are not released in glucose solution. So it means that alcohol solution does not conduct electricity. Due to absence of ions, glucose solution and alcohol solution do not conduct electricity. Distilled water does not conduct electricity because it does not contain any ionic compound like acids, bases or salt dissolved in it. Due to presence of carbonic acid, the rainwater conducts electricity. Okay, so this can be, ये क्वेश्चन के रूप में आ सकता है कि डिस्टिल्ड वाटर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट नहीं करता जबकि रेन वाटर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट करता है. एसिड्स डू नॉट शो एसिडिक बिहेवियर इन द एब्सेंस ऑफ वाटर बिकॉज अ सब्सटेंस विल नॉट फॉर्म हाइड्रोजन आयंस हैंस विद, यानी कि इसके कहने का मतलब यही है कि जो एसिड है वो अपना बिहेवियर सिर्फ वाटर में शो कर पाती है. Strong acids, an acid which is completely ionized in water thus produces a large amount of hydrogen ion is called a strong acid. जो एसिड बहुत ज़्यादा अमाउंट में हाइड्रोजन आयन रिलीज करती है उसे स्ट्रॉन्ग एसिड कहते हैं. सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड, नाइट्रिक एसिड. वीक एसिड जो कम अमाउंट में रिलीज करती है कार्बोनिक एसिड एंड सल्फ्यूरस एसिड. ओके, नाउ वी हैव कम टू another part, that is bases. Bases are those chemical substances which have a bitter taste. A base is a chemical substance which can neutralize an acid. Okay, water soluble bases, alkalis. A base which is soluble in water is called an alkali. What do all bases have in common? पहले हमने एसिड्स पढ़ा था, अब बेसिस पढ़ेंगे. एक बेस में OH नेगेटिव आयंस कॉमन होते हैं क्योंकि जब भी वो पानी में डिसॉल्व होते हैं तो OH नेगेटिव आयंस रिलीज करते हैं, तो इनमें यही कॉमन होता है. A common property of all the bases is they all produce, see this is written here. Then we have strong bases. A base यानी कि इसके कहने का मतलब ये जो ज़्यादा अमाउंट में OH नेगेटिव आयंस रिलीज करते हैं उसे स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस, जो कम अमाउंट में रिलीज करता है उसे वीक बेस कहते हैं. Now we have properties of base. Bases have a bitter taste. Bases feel soapy to touch. Bases turn red litmus to blue. Bases conduct electricity like acids. Bases react with some metals to form hydrogen gas. Sodium hydroxide plus zinc in the presence of heat gives sodium zincate plus H2. Bases reacts with acids to form salt in water. Sodium hydroxide plus sulfuric acid gives sodium sulfate plus water. Bases react with non-metal oxides to form salt and water, and non-metal oxides react with bases to form salt and water. Both are same. Calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide gives calcium carbonate plus water. Then we have use of bases. Bases कहाँ कहाँ use होते हैं? Sodium hydroxide is used in the manufacture of soap, paper, and a synthetic fiber called rayon. This is all are important, you can just understand this. Calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, sodium carbonate, and sodium hydrogen carbonate. We will learn about this in detail at the end of this chapter. Strength of acids and bases, pH scale. We have the now pH scale. The strength of an acid or a base is measured on a scale of numbers called the pH scale. pH means power of hydrogen ions. Okay. Neutral substances have exactly 7, and acids have less than 7, and bases have more than 7 on the pH scale. Okay. The pH scale has 0 to 14 numbers. The higher the pH, the stronger the base. जितना भी ज़्यादा pH होगा उतना ही ज़्यादा वो base strong होगा. Now we have the universal indicator. Universal indicator is a mixture of many different indicators which give different colors at different pH values of the entire scale. This table has given the different colors which are present on the different numbers of the pH scale. You can see. We have to learn that. Okay. Importance of pH in everyday life. pH in our digestive system. Digestive system में pH होता है because जब हमारा स्टमक है वो डाइल्यूट हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड रिलीज़ करता है ताकि वो हमारे फूड को डाइजेस्ट कर सके. लेकिन कभी कभी एक्सेस में रिलीज़ हो जाती है तो हम इसे एक्सेस एसिड को मिटाने के लिए हम मिल्क ऑफ मैग्नीशिया लेते हैं या फिर बेसिक टैबलेट्स लेते हैं जो भी बेसिक है नेचर में. ओके. या फिर बेकिंग सोडा, सोडियम हाइड्रोजन कार्बोनेट. Then we have pH changes as the cause of tooth decay. When we eat food containing sugar, then the bacteria present in our mouth break down the sugar to form acids. Tooth decay starts when the pH of acid formed in our mouth falls 5.5. Break down the sugar to form acids. Tooth decay starts when the pH of acid formed in mouth falls below 5.5. The best way to prevent tooth decay is to clean the mouth thoroughly after eating food. Plants and animals are sensitive to pH changes. Soil pH in plant growth. If the soil is too acidic, having low pH, then it is treated with minerals like quicklime or slaked lime or chalk. pH change in survival of animals. The pH plays an important role in the survival of animals, including human beings. Our body works well within a pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. If due to some reason this pH range get disturbed in the body of a person, then many ailments can occur. When the pH of rainwater is about 5.6, it is called acid rain. Too much acid rain can lower the pH of lake water or river water to such an extent that the survival of aquatic animals becomes difficult. Calcium carbonate is often acid to acidic lake water to neutralize the acid that comes from an acid rain. This prevents the fish in the lake from being killed. Then self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. When a honeybee stings a person, it injects an acidic liquor into the skin, which causes immense pain and irritation. If the bee stings a person, then rubbing a mild base like baking soda solution on the stung area of the skin gives relief. When a wasp stings, it injects an alkaline liquid into the skin. So if a wasp stings a person, then rubbing a mild acid like vinegar on the stung area of the skin gives relief. An ant stings injects methonic acid into the skin of a person causes burning pain. Being acidic, an ant sting can be neutralized by rubbing a mild base like baking soda. When a person happens to touch the leaves of a nettle plant accidentally, the stinging hair of nettle leaves inject methonic acid into the skin of the person causing burning pain. The Nettle sting, being acidic, can be neutralized by rubbing baking soda on the skin. Now we will discuss the salts. The salt is a compound formed from an acid by the replacement of the hydrogen in the acid by a metal. एक सॉल्ट वो कंपाउंड होता है जो एक एसिड से बनता है जब एक एसिड में एक हाइड्रोजन का रिप्लेस करता है मेटल, यानी कि एक हाइड्रोजन एटम को जब एक मेटल रिप्लेस कर देता है एक एसिड में, तब सॉल्ट बनता है. सॉल्ट्स आर फॉर्म्ड व्हेन एसिड्स रिएक्ट विद बेसिस. These are some salts given in this table. These are important. Then we have family of salts. The salts having the same positive ions or same negative ions are said to belong to a family salts. The pH of salt solutions. The salts of strong acids and strong bases give neutral solutions having pH 7. The salts of strong acids and weak bases give acidic solution having pH less than 7. And the salts having weak acids and strong bases give basic solutions, pH more than 7. Now we will discuss some salts. This is a common salt, sodium chloride, which is usually present in your kitchen. The chemical name of common salt is sodium chloride, NaCl. This is formed by a reaction, that is sodium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid gives NaCl plus water, sodium chloride plus water. How common salt is obtained? Common salt from seawater. Common salt is obtained from seawater by the process of evaporation. Common salt from underground deposits. Rock salt is mined from the underground deposits just like coal. Uses of common salt. Common salt is used as a raw material for making a large number of useful chemicals in industry. Common salt is used for cooking food. Common salt is used as a preservative in pickles. Common salt is used in manufacture of soap. Common salt is used to melt ice which collects on the roads. Then we have chemicals from common salt, यानी कि जो common salt से chemicals बनाए जाते हैं, that is sodium hydroxide. First, sodium hydroxide is commonly known as caustic soda. The chemical formula of sodium hydroxide is NaOH. Now we will discuss production of sodium hydroxide. How is it produced? We have this. Sodium hydroxide is produced by the electrolysis of a concentrated aqueous solution of sodium chloride, which is called brine. This is a reaction. Sodium chloride plus water in the presence of electricity gives sodium hydroxide plus chlorine plus hydrogen. Then uses of sodium hydroxide. It is used for making soaps and detergents. It is used for making artificial textile fibers. It is used in the manufacture of paper, in the purifying bauxite ore from which aluminium metal is extracted. Is used in degreasing metals, oil refining and making dyes. Uses of chlorine. Chlorine is used to sterilize drinking water supply. Use of hydrogen. It is used in the hydrogenation of oil. Use of hydrochloric acid. यानी कि ये बता रहा है कि जो भी इस रिएक्शन में जो भी सब्सटेंसेस फॉर्म हुए हैं वो किसी ना किसी रूप में हमारे काम आते हैं. एंड दीज आर इम्पॉर्टेंट. ओके, वॉशिंग सोडा, सोडियम कार्बोनेट डेकाहाइड्रेट बोलते हैं इसे, एंड इट्स फॉर्मूला इज Na2CO3 10H2O. प्रोडक्शन ऑफ वॉशिंग सोडा, sodium chloride plus ammonia plus water plus carbon dioxide gives sodium hydrogen carbonate and ammonium chloride. Then we will take sodium hydrogen carbonate and heat it, and then we will get sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide plus water. Then we will add 10H2O to anhydrous sodium carbonate and we will get washing soda, that is sodium carbonate decahydrate. Properties of washing soda. It is a transparent crystalline solid. It is one of the few metal carbonates which are soluble in water. The solution of washing soda in water is alkaline, which turns red litmus to blue. It has detergent properties. Uses of carbonate, sodium carbonate or washing soda. It is used as a cleansing agent. It is used for removing permanent hardness of water. It is used in the manufacture of glass. It is used in the manufacture of sodium compounds such as borax. Then we have baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, or it is known NaHCO3. Okay. Production of sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium chloride plus ammonia plus water plus carbon dioxide give sodium hydrogen carbonate or plus ammonium chloride. Okay. Then properties of sodium hydrogen carbonate. It consists of white crystals which are spiritually soluble in water. It is a mild non-corrosive base. It has action of heat, and its uses are, it is used as an anti-acid. It is used in making baking powder as well, and the reaction is given here. Sodium hydrogen carbonate plus hydrogen ions give Na plus sodium ions plus carbon dioxide plus water. And the baking powder is made by adding tartaric acid to sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda is used in fire extinguishers as well. A substance which removes color from colored substances and makes them colorless is called a bleaching agent. A substance which is used to kill germs or bacteria is called a disinfectant. Then we have bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is calcium oxychloride. The chemical formula of bleaching powder is CaOCl2. Preparation of bleaching powder. It is formed from calcium hydroxide plus chlorine gives calcium oxychloride plus H2O. Then we have properties. It is a white powder which gives a strong smell of chlorine. It is soluble in cold water. It reacts with dilute acids to produce chlorine. Now we have uses. It is used for bleaching cotton and linen in textile industry. It is used for disinfecting drinking water supply. It is used for manufacture of chloroform. It is used for making wool unshrinkable. It is used as an oxidizing agent as well. Then we have POP, plaster of Paris. This is also called calcium sulfate hemihydrate. The formula of plaster of Paris is CaSO4 half H2O. Then we have preparation of plaster of Paris. How it is prepared from gypsum, that is CaSO4 2H2O. We will heat it to 100 degrees Celsius. Then we will get POP, plaster of Paris, plus water. And this is another reaction for preparing plaster of Paris. Then we have properties of plaster of Paris. It is a white powder. It has a very remarkable property of setting into a hard mass on wetting with paper. Plaster of Paris should be stored in a moisture proof container. This is because the presence of moisture can cause slow setting of plaster of Paris by bringing about its hydration. This will make the plaster of Paris useless after some time. We could make gypsum from plaster of Paris also. Then we have uses of plaster of Paris. It is used in hospitals for setting fractured bones. It is used in making toys. It is used as a fireproofing material. It is used in chemistry laboratories. It is used for making surfaces smooth before painting. Then we have water of crystallization or hydrated salts. The water molecules which form part of the structure of a crystal are called water of crystallization. In simple form, we call that the water molecule which get chemically attached to the compound. It's called water of crystallization. CuSO4 5H2O is blue in color. Similarly, the presence of water of crystallization in iron imparts them a green color. These are some water of crystallization examples. This is CuSO4 5H2O, FeSO4 7H2O, Na2CO3 10H2O, CSO4 2H2O. Then action of heat on hydrated salts. When hydrated salts are heated strongly, they lose their water of crystallization. Hydrated copper sulfate, anhydrous copper sulfate. When we add water in it, it became hydrated. When we heat it, it became anhydrous. So आज के लिए बस इतना ही. Please, if you like this video, please like, comment and share, and subscribe to our channel for more education videos. Thank you.